Hi, I'm Tyler Thomas of the Beam team of eXp Realty, and today I'm going to talk about what happens if your appraisal comes in low. Now, most of the time, and dang near every time, that appraisal is going to come back at value. But for the time it doesn't, there's a few things that could happen. So here I'm going to talk in what to expect if your appraisal comes in at value or if it actually does get under. First thing that's going to happen with the listing agent, he's going to try to find a good listing price. So he's going to look at comps in the area. A comparable, is a home that matches the home that they'll be selling on several different parameters. They'll then take this, talk to the seller, and decide what that price should be. Say that the home is going to be listed at $400,000. You go in and offer $415,000. That appraiser will go out, look at the home, pull up comps, and then do his analysis. Now, like I said, most of the time they'll come back, everything will be fine, and it'll be at value. That appraiser will be able to justify the home price based on the comps and some other things that he might have seen. Now, another thing, what if that home was appraised for more than what your purchase price was? First thing you do, you run into that street or sidewalk for safety and you give a really good yell. That appraisal shows that you got a pretty good price on that home and it's actually going to be worth probably more than what you paid for it. And you don't need to tell the sellers. That's for you and your agent to know. Now, if the appraisal comes back and it shows that the value is here and you paid up here, that difference will need to be covered. Now, one saving grace is this is actually one of your contingencies. For your lending, the home has to appraise out. Now, what can you do? You can hope that seller will be willing to negotiate on the price a little bit, but usually they don't want to do that. You could also see if they maybe want to meet you halfway, so they might take the purchase price down a little bit, but then you're going to have to cover the rest of that with cash. Now, depending on what kind of market it currently is, that can make a difference, but typically you got to plan on being able to cover that yourself. But you also want to talk to your lender and maybe see what kind of options you have. You were only able to get that loan for the appraised amount. If the seller doesn't want to work with you and you don't have the cash to go ahead and make that happen, the deal might fall apart. But as I said before, that is actually one of your contingencies where if it does fall apart based on the lending, you can get your earnest money back. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any sort of questions, go ahead and comment below or just message me and let's see how I can answer them. I'd be glad to be your local resource for all your real estate needs. Reach out and let's see how I can help you reach your home ownership goals.